What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of TechnoBuffalo's Driven. I'm your host, John Rangers, the show where we take all the car news from the week and we smash and bash it and condense it into one show of awesome car news for you. Up this week, we got a top 5. If you guys didn't know, I am well, not personally expecting, but my wife and I are expecting our first baby this September, so really only a few weeks away. It seems to be coming very fast. I thought I would put together the top 5 best car tech for kids. You take road trips with your kids, you have to drive to the grocery store with your kids, and sometimes you just want something to keep them quiet, something for them to do while they're on the road. So if you're one of those people, stay tuned. I got the top 5 car tech for kids. Let's start with number 5. It's a vacuum, which coincidentally took me like 6 tries to actually spell correctly. There's a lot of U's in there. So it's not your average vacuum. This sucker is built directly into the 2014 Honda Touring Elite. So backstory, years ago I made a deal with myself that under no circumstances ever would I in a million years own a minivan. To me, it symbolizes the slow downward spiral towards death. The living embodiment of just straight up giving up. Now I look at a minivan and I think, wow, it's got incredible capacity for storage. I feel like me 10 years ago would want to smack me now in the head. So my personal issues aside, Honda did what in retrospect seems crazy obvious. Put a vacuum in it. Kids are mess monsters and countless car carpets have met their end due to serious Cheerio infractions. So with the new Odyssey, Honda aims to fix that. So developed in conjunction with ShopVac, the Honda Vac, what they're calling it, runs off the van's electrical system and consists of a pretty powerful vacuum motor and a replaceable filter and canister bag. These are all tucked into the side bulkhead of the cargo compartment along with an integrated hose and nozzle attachments. So according to Honda, the Honda Vac can run continuously when the engine is running and up to 8 minutes on battery power alone. So pretty cool. It vacuums stuff up. It's pretty obvious, but it seems like something that would be really useful to clean things up. Or if you don't have any kids, just a weekend with your buddies, because those dudes can be a mess. All right, number 4. This is a long one. A Nintendo 3DS, PS Vita, iPad, tablet, or iPod Touch, just to get them to shut the heck up for a few hours. I know some parents say that you shouldn't let your kids stare at pixels endlessly, but to those parents, I say, would you rather listen to screams? Now listen, I don't have kids yet, so I'm still in the camp of I'd rather talk to them and hear what they have to say and not let them bury their faces in something mobile. But I know a lot of you guys with a lot of kids just want some peace and quiet for a few minutes. Invest in a portable gaming system or a portable something that they can use just to keep them occupied. There are a ton of choices out there, just a few. Give them your iPhone, give them your Android phone, give them a game, let them play Angry Birds for just a few minutes so you can enjoy that sweet peace that I know you crave. All right, so let's go to number 3, the Sennheiser HDR 170, which is a super sexy name for wireless headphones because, well, I'm sure you can guess the freaking reason. At just shy of 120 bucks, these guys are wireless, portable, and best of all, will keep the beeps and boops out of your ear while blocking out outside noise. So you can listen to Howard Stern without little Timmy getting any ideas. All right, number 2, one of my wife's biggest worries is being able to fold and unfold the stroller while carrying either a baby, a car seat, a diaper bag, or some collection of all of them. Enter 4Moms, which is one of the few companies that's really marrying tech and baby stuff. Their Origami Stroller, which among other things folds and opens itself with a push of a freaking button, which is really cool. So to make sure also that you don't squash the little junior in the seat, it's got a sensor that won't let you fold with a little kiddo in there, and a sensor, and that sensor is actually paired to an LCD screen. Yes, there's a freaking LCD screen on the stroller, which the geek in me just absolutely loves. So the LCD/dashboard not only tells you your child's still in the stroller, but also tells you the outside temperature, how fast you're going, how far you've traveled, and the remaining battery life. The backlit display is easy to read in the dark or the sun, so no worries there. And speaking of dark, the Origami has daytime running lights in the front, as well as a pathway light underneath the seat for nighttime travel. It's got daytime running lights! So it's legal to drive in Canada. You can turn the light on or off using that knob on the handlebar. So the same knob that you use to fold the thing or not fold the thing, also controls the lights. But there's even more in the tech area. You can purchase an add-on that costs about 40 bucks that lets you charge your cell phone. So you might be wondering, hey man, how does that crazy stroller get its power? Does it have a battery pack? Well, the answer is it does have a battery pack. You don't really have to worry that much about charging it. And that's really where the genius of the stroller comes in. The power source is the stroller itself. Generators in the rear wheels charge the stroller as you walk. Power adapter does come in the box to plug into your wall, but Mom says it shouldn't really be necessary at all, because pushing it a few hundred feet will give you enough juice for one open and close cycle. Pretty sweet, huh? So all that tech though, it's not cheap, as it tips the scale to just about 800 bucks, but it's a stroller that closes itself. I've been shopping for strollers for a while now, and it's kind of a sad world, but I know as much about strollers as I do about cell phones and cars. Mom's one of those companies that's done an incredible job with technology. And this thing just looks really cool, and it folds itself, so maybe you won't be so embarrassed taking this guy out on the road. All right, let's go to number 1. Drum roll, please. It is the Carkoon. As a soon-to-be new parent, car accidents really scared the bejesus out of me. So enter the Carkoon. It's called that because it's essentially a car seat with a built-in airbag that immediately will cocoon your baby in a safe cushioned package in the event of a crash. So to be more accurate, it's gonna envelop the baby within 50 milliseconds upon impact in Kevlar, a material that's pretty often used in body armor and flak jackets, and it's got a strength to weight ratio that is 5 times stronger than steel. So Superman should have probably been the man of Kevlar. Developed by the British company Cool Technologies, the Carkoon is fireproof and holds 20 minutes of air supply. It also sends a GPS location to emergency services when it senses deployment from an impact. All this safety and just badass attitude though won't come cheap. Still about 800 bucks compared to the $200 to $300 of a normal car seat. But it still wraps you in freaking cocoon Kevlar. Kinda wish I had those for just regular people. So how freaking cool is that? It sort of combines my neurotic fear of car accidents and my child with my love of technology and Kevlar, so kinda neat. So what do you guys think about the top 5 list? Do you agree, disagree? Am I missing something? I don't have the kids yet. Is there something that you parents out there are saying you absolutely have to have? I would love to hear your thoughts. Leave your comments down below, and be sure subscribe right here to the tech feed for the latest tech news from all your favorite YouTubers. Until next week, I am John Rettinger, and I'll see you in the next video.